Hi, I am Erin Kesters from Gretna, Nebraska, and I am a diamond leader with It Works Global. And I just wanted to share my story and my why with this company and with all of you. So, my story starts with It Works Global about 3 years ago. I'll be coming up on my 3 year anniversary. And when I first was introduced by a friend of mine to these products, I fell in love with our greens, which is a drink. And I was like, I had bad bloating issues, y'all. And I would have like clogged piping, if you know what I mean, issues despite a healthy lifestyle, despite, working out and eating well. I still had these issues, and I took these greens every day, and it was like, oh, and it was fantastic. And my bloating went down, and I just didn't have the money to keep up the regimen, and they weren't that much. So that says something. So I decided, you know what, if I can't even afford to keep myself healthy with plant based supplements, I need to do this. So a few months later, I joined and I have never turned back. I quickly saw and believed in the big picture, like the black diamond top level, where there's not really even a top level to this, where you can go. And I just have propelled forward in everything that I do. I love this company so much. So, to backtrack a little bit about who I am a former teacher of nearly 20 years. About 2 years ago, I was able to stop teaching so that I could stay home with our two girls. And they are now 14 and 6. Our oldest child, Emily, has a rare genetic life limiting disease. And I was gone a lot as a teacher anyway. And I needed something to help with our income at home, but yet not have to take off of work all of the time and be able to care for her. I was tired of caring for other children and not my own. So I was able to get to a point with my business where I could stop teaching and start caring for our children and run our foundation in her behalf, the Little Giants Foundation. So I tell you all of this because I really truly believe that my pathway to teaching was helpful in leading me to what I do now with running our Little Giants Foundation and running my business. Do you have to be a teacher to do this business? No, that's the great thing. You can be anything. There are all walks of life, as you'll see from all of us tonight. So I was a teacher for nearly 20 years, stopped teaching 2 years ago, and completely am a full time mom, full time foundation leader, full time wife, and full time business owner. I love it. So, this business, I was, even as a teacher, was able to work it into my day around all of the work scenarios, the appointments, doctors back and forth, hospitalizations, the cares that I have to do with her, just normal life stuff. I'm able to work it in every day, as busy as we are, because, we don't join this business because we have time. We join it because we want time with our children. And I believe that It Works Global is the key to our financially fit freedom and funding the research needed on our daughter's behalf with our foundation. I believe it with everything. There are tons of resources with this company, and they always say you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Thanks for listening to a little bit of my story and why I joined this company and why I've never looked back.